What's up, world? Welcome back to another special episode of Bitcoin and Bourbon. I'm your host, Bitcoin Block, aka Crypto Jones. I'm in the building with my brother,
MJ, Coach MJ, aka the Sat Stacker.
And welcome. Man, listen, we're gonna start off with what we drinking today, OG.
We sipping on some Buffalo Trace, man. My broski brought us over some Buffalo Trace. When I first got into bourbon, this was my go-to. Super smooth. Buffalo Trace actually make all the good bourbon anyway. Actually, I think the parent company is Sazerac, and Buffalo Trace is up underneath that umbrella. And they make all of the Pappy, all the bourbon that you've ever heard of, the good stuff. That's Buffalo Trace make it. Pappy, the Weller, the Elmer T. Lee, the George T. Stagg. They make all of that stuff. What else am I missing? Eagle Rare, my favorite. Yeah, I can go on and on and on and on. So,
how your mindset?
It's good. It's real good.
We've been getting a lot of good news.
We've been getting a lot of great news. And that's actually, I think that's how we should flow today. And starting with the mindset, because that's actually what I've been talking about this week. And that is funny because Bitcoin smashed to an all-time high on Wednesday.
Wow.
On Wednesday. And before the move came, I told people on Tuesday what was about to happen. And on Wednesday, that same thing that I said was going to happen happened. And I'm pretty sure you were the same. I started getting calls and texts and all of this stuff, talking to people. They're like, man, I wish I would have got in or got more before that move took place.
Right.
And Bitcoin is so forgiving. Right. It is extremely forgiving because, and why do I say that? The very next day, after it smashed to an all-time high,
gave a nice dip.
It came right back down to where it started from before that run had begun.
It was correcting itself.
Right?
It was
and
correcting
so
itself.
I hope and pray that the people that was saying I shoulda, woulda, coulda before it had that explosive move, I hope they took advantage of the way that Bitcoin is so forgiving. And because it came right back down and said, okay, well, I'm going to give you another opportunity. I use this analogy on my Sats and Success, Sats on Saturday episode today. I said, Bitcoin is like a race car driver. He gets on the track, you're on the track with him. He said, hey, you want to take this lap with me? And you're like, nah, go ahead. And he zooms off and takes a lap, right? This explosive move up. Then he stops, he comes back, block, and he says, you want to come in and take this lap with me now? And he's like, nah, go on ahead. Then he zooms off again, right? Then he pulls back and stops and says, you ready yet? You ready to come in and ride with me? And you're like, nah, go on ahead. That's what Bitcoin does, man. But that's why I say it's so forgiving, because it'll keep giving you another chance after chance after chance after you just keep fanning it off.
And speaking of mindset, right, and this is the biggest thing. When you start investing, people, your mindset, like, I'm a big believer. Everything we do starts with a thought. Everything we do is 90% sleep. 90% thought process, 10%. 90% mental, 10% sleep. But I got this saying that I've been saying for the past year, probably, where it's like reset mindset, mindset reset. It's basically
What's that mean?
It's basically like, people, that's the cure of distraction. It's reset. You see what I'm saying? You gotta reset the way you think, especially when you coming in from an investor's mindset. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you gonna train your life to be great, because it's if you can look past 2030, you gotta have a tunnel vision for this, because investing ain't for everybody. So it's like, it wasn't for me at first, because when I first entered it, I thought it was gonna be like a get rich quick scheme. You see what I'm saying? That's what I thought. But it's like, when you start doing your due diligence, that's why I tell people, stop being lazy and DYOR. Do your own research, where when you do go down the rabbit hole, you change your mindset into an investor's mindset when you reset. So it's like, ooh, now I no longer put myself in a spender or consumer's mindset at all. Mm-hmm. Anything I got on, right, I promise you I got shares in these companies. Where it's like, that's my mindset now, where it's like, hold on. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting here wasting frivolous money, fiat at that, to make another person rich. That's why I said earlier, I wasn't being like when I put stats up, I wasn't being like distasteful or being arrogant, where it's like, I don't brag. Where I was like, Lil Wayne already rich. I'm gonna buy Bitcoin instead. People, that's a distraction. The moment you into somebody's life, that's reset. If you was to reset today, right, I bet you wouldn't care about no celebrity. They already alive. Is you? You gotta ask yourself that, because you in a situation right now, it's dire. The window, remember just like a month ago, the window was open for this. People, the window is, and I'm not trying to FOMO nobody, but the window is closing. If you don't reset today, somebody I'm telling you.
But here's the thing, and this is the thing I have been talking about today and yesterday, and I get why, where is the apprehension? Why are people apprehensive to get into the digital space? Why are people so paralyzed? And they see everything that's going on. They hear everything that's going on. They understand to a certain extent that they keep hearing all of this stuff, but they can't make a move. They're like paralyzed into taking action.
Right. They think it's a scam too, though.
Yeah,
A lot of people think it's a scam.
That's because that's how the former administration, that's how they painted it. That's how they tried to paint it. And this is critical because
Appreciate the love.
yes, absolutely. Thank you for the likes, the hearts, and we love that. But we a lot of what we understand now as human beings comes from what we have been taught and programmed to believe. If I was to ask you, what are the two most important body parts on your body? Most people would say like the heart and the brain. And I wouldn't argue with them, Block. I wouldn't really argue with them. But for me, I would say the two most important parts of your body are your eyes and your ears.
Period.
Because your heart and your brain is like the treasure. And to get to the treasure, most times it's in the vault. The treasure is in the vault. Your heart and your mind is inside the vault. Your eyes and your ears are the gateway to that vault.
Period.
So what you have been, what you believe, how you believe, why you believe, is all just because of everything that you've seen through your eye gate and through your ear gate. And so we've been programmed in a certain way. And I say we, I didn't say you, I said we.
Because we all guilty of it.
We all of us. But at some point we gotta break free from that old school thinking, and we gotta unlearn a lot of the things that we've learned about money, because a lot of the things that we learned about money, it's not true.
I say that every day.
It's not true. And so
every day.
It's either not true or it's evolved. Guys, do you think, listen, we're at a point in life where we should understand that nothing ever stays the same. Nothing.
Even you.
Nothing ever stays the same, right? We don't have. Look at our smartphones today. You remember what you guys? I don't know how. I may be showing my age, but remember the brick phones, the old brick cell phones when they first came out?
It was huge.
It was huge.
And I'm still young. I remember that.
Y'all remember when cars were actually made of steel instead of this fiberglass stuff that they make right now? Do you guys remember that? You remember like the different trends and fads, bell bottoms and baggy jeans and all that stuff? Like nothing ever stays the same. What makes you think our money was gonna stay the same for forever?
Evolution.
Did you not think that our money at some point in our time would change? And that's what we're going through. We're going through an evolution. We're going into a whole different epoch, a whole different evolution of the way of doing things monetarily, and people aren't seeing it yet. And here's the thing: what we're trying to do with this channel, with Bitcoin and Bourbon, what we're trying to do is get you to see that before the masses do.
That's it. And
that's what we're doing.
Because we're still early.
This game that you're getting absolutely free, all it's costing you is your time.
Period.
All it's costing you what we are giving you it's invaluable. And we should charge you for what we're giving you.
And speaking of time, right? Time is one of the biggest assets you got on this earth. One of the biggest assets. And how you invest your time determines how your outcome of your life is. And a lot of people don't understand this, right? Distraction, and we got to go back to that, because that's today's topic, is the mindset, right? People, you got to be, if you're the head of your household, whether it's you, the man or the woman, you got to take action today. Like, you got to, people, because it's like, it's here. The technology, and it's coming so fast. It's being adopted so fast. We're like, people, anybody that think it's a scam, you might as well just go back to sleep because it ain't a scam. If banks, Wells Fargo went from 16, people, Wells Fargo boosted they Bitcoin buys. I mean, they profit from 16 million to 260 million in 1 year. Come on, people. Come on, people. Listen. All I say, and I think I got so much conviction and passion where it's like I give it out. Like, people, I got testimonial, like where it's like get off zero. Like, Bitcoin is here to stay. Cryptocurrencies is here to stay. You gotta be the risk taker. You gotta be the person to say, you know what, I'm tired. A traditional way of getting wealthy is over with, people. The stock market will not get you rich. A 401k will not get you wealthy. A Roth IRA, listen, stop thinking that. That's stinking thinking. Start doing your research. Open up that portal to your life and reset and reevaluate you and ask yourself. Hey, just ask yourself, what is time really worth to you?
I got an exercise for you guys. Okay? Now, this only gonna work if you put it to use. All right? Pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. Okay? Don't miss this, please. Y'all ready for this? Just take 5-10 minutes of your time. And in the manufacturing world, whenever there's a problem with a product that they're producing, we like to problem solve by using a 5 why paradigm, right? This product failed. Why? Well, because this happened. Why did that happen? And then you go down that rabbit hole. So if you don't believe in Bitcoin or crypto, if you think it's a scam, the first question you ask yourself is, let's just say you think it's a scam. Why do you think it's a scam? All right? And only you can answer that question for yourself. Okay? And whatever answer you come up with, and I'm gonna give you an example. Let's just say, well, I heard on the news, or I heard from a friend that it was a scam. The next question you ask yourself is, why did why did your friend tell you it's a scam? Okay?
Because they
now here's the thing. Some of y'all gonna get stumped right there. Because one of the problems that we have in this world is we take advice from people without knowing why we took the advice from that person.
And most why did that person don't even
why did that individual tell you that? What was their experience? Because just because their experience was that doesn't mean that should be your experience. Right? So you go down that 5 why. Well, they said it was a scam because they heard it from the news or from somebody else. All right? And then why? So what is the 4th why? And you go down that all the way to the 5th why, and I promise you, you're gonna look, all right, if you have any type of intelligence, which I know all of you are extremely intelligent, you're gonna look at yourself and say, dang man, I've been bamboozled. I've been hoodwinked. I've been run amok.
Especially
right?
with the programming.
And we all been there. Like I said, we've been there. Me and Block, we've been there. We've been hoodwinked. We've been bamboozled at a time. Man. We just woke up, man.
Just woke up.
We woke up and took the mask off our eyes. And this
ain't fake.
What was going on?
For new beginners right there, right? And this is for people that don't truly understand Bitcoin, right? And I can break this down in the most simplest term from my life. The sun. What does the sun do? And then you ask yourself this, right? Financial freedom. What is true financial freedom? It's not money, people. It's time. It's time. Time. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us can't get our time back, especially like me. A lot of people, I done been incarcerated before. So it's like, I don't get that time back. With Bitcoin, when you go to work at 9 to 5 and you come in, your feet hurt, your hands hurt, your neck hurt, you just exhausted. What most people say, man, I'm tired of working. With Bitcoin, you don't say that. Bitcoin don't know what inflation is. Bitcoin don't know what wars is. Bitcoin is a new life, people. What does the sun do? Ask yourself that. And if you save money, save in Bitcoin. It's simple. I'm on a Bitcoin standard right now. For those that don't understand that, I live on a Bitcoin standard. Go read that book. A Bitcoin, it's like people. It changed my life. It ain't no bragging. Everybody know that I don't gotta brag. But it's like Bitcoin is religion. If you love religion,
actually, it is. It's because the Bitcoin community, we know that, we saw it firsthand
at the Bitcoin conference.
At the Bitcoin conference, it's a community, man.
And they love each other.
Like
it ain't no putting each other down in that community.
It's not. And here's the thing, like you guys at some point you're going to be a part of the community, whether you realize it or not. We have just realized it sooner rather than later.
And we still early.
And that we're still early. We realize and we see the shift in the monetary system. We see the shift in the world. Here's the thing. Y'all see it too. Y'all just don't realize what the solution is. Because the solution is this. Bitcoin was created because of distrust. How many of y'all trust y'all government? You don't. You don't.
You don't.
You don't, right? You do not trust your government. Well, whoever Satoshi Nakamoto is, they thought the same thing as well. And they understood that in order for us to make a move, in order for us to better ourselves, we have to get the banks and the government out of our pocket. All right? Because the banks and the government, they know how to control, the key to control is to control the money.
That's what, and people, I was just about to get to that. We are our own banks. You feel me? When people be like, how's we early and Bitcoin is 120? Listen, what's this, y'all? You see, I got a flip phone, right? This is how early we is. Man, we still in the flip phone stages of Bitcoin. Now look at your phone. Some of y'all got iPhone 16s and other people. We ain't even there yet. We are still early. Like, my brother will tell you, when we went out to that conference, right, this is why we came back. And I got this, I was in the gym with a brother, and I love this brother because he said this, right, and it makes sense. If we working out together, right, how hard is it for me to pull somebody up opposed to pulling somebody down? You get it? It's easy to pull somebody down. That's not me. I've never been I'm more of a, come here. Listen, especially like where I come from, my background. Bitcoin is for us. It's literally for us. But now that the elites, they know what they got, people, if you don't wake up now, you're going to be buying pillows forever. Let that analogy sink in. If you don't wake up now, you're going to be buying pillows forever. All because you sat there and thought a scam wasn't an opportunity, or an opportunity was a scam. This is the best opportunity. It ain't come around no more. We're going to be dead and gone by the time the next time an opportunity like this for us to get rich, wealthy, beyond wealthy. I'm talking about this Butler wealthy. This ain't just... I gotta come. This is Buck Benjamin. Please go get me some Bitcoin cupcakes. Tech, like that, people. Like, we make jokes, but in reality, we want y'all to get this information. And I'm willing to give it out to you. Even though it's a group on Facebook I'm in called Crypto on Crack. People, that's one of the most dopest groups on social media to me because they drop jewels in there. The game is in front of you. If you got a smartphone and you dumb and you ain't getting paid, you tripping. You tripping. This ain't bragging. People, this technology here, a lot of us gonna be on blockchain, you don't even know it. Y'all kids are on blockchains and don't even know it. It's games on PlayStation right now that operate on the AVAX blockchain. Did y'all know that? Come on, people.
Yeah, they're not, here's the thing, 95, we talk about how 95% of people haven't adopted this technology yet. They're not waiting for you to come to it. They're going to bring it to your doorstep. That's what's happening. And so
they doing it now with the phones.
Yeah.
They integrate it into the phones.
So it's coming to you. But again, our mission, our goal, our purpose for creating this Bitcoin and Bourbon podcast is to get you there sooner rather than later, before the masses wake up. Please. And I believe we got about 5 years before the masses wake up. We got 5 years, but by the next halving, the masses, and it's gonna be like FOMO, like crazy.
People, you hear my brother? So this is what we want from y'all. I'm talking about, please, if you got Cash App, you got Venmo, you got Zelle, you got Robinhood, you got Coinbase. I know 98% of the world got Cash App. Please, people, get on Zero. Today is the day you should get on Zero. Do that for me. Please do that for me. Whether you buy $2.
Hey, if y'all see me on my phone,
that's
I
what
was
we
on
do.
my phone buying Bitcoin.
People.
I wasn't checking no messages. I was just buying Bitcoin.
And as an investor, this is just my experience. DCA, please, people. Cash is so trash, right? Especially today. I know the Black Family Union. People, take your mind out of being distracted. That's gonna be here next year, right? Come on, people. Is success gonna be here next year? So you gotta balance this out. I can party in 5 years, or should I party now and be broke in 5 years? You get the equilibrium, people. Because once, like Michael Saylor said this. He said by the time the world and the stock market, Nasdaq, or get hit to it, Bitcoin will be $10 million.
Oh yeah.
Somebody argued with me, right? And I gotta say this to you, right? Somebody said this. Man, I don't think Bitcoin can go past 300,000. I say, damn, bro. So you don't understand what scarcity is, huh? People, if I could print 1 million of me's, how valuable would I be? Ask yourself that right now. If I could just keep printing you, how valuable would you be? If I can keep printing you, how valuable would you be? Opposed to, if I look like your mom, I know a lot of people out there love their moms. Bitcoin is your mom. You get one mom. Some of us was blessed to have 2 or 3, whatever. But treat Bitcoin like your mom. Treat Bitcoin like your kids, please. If you don't do it for them, do it for them. If that makes sense. People, it's dire. This is like I'm begging you. I think I'm begging now. I ain't never begged nobody. Just get off zero. Get off zero. I don't care if you take $30 a day and just put it in there and come back a month from now and put more in it. But you gotta get off zero. Do us that favor. Please, because it's coming.
Well, yeah, it's not even, you doing yourself a favor. So do yourself that favor. It wouldn't be a favor to us.
I'm saying it more in the sense like, not more of a favor, but it'd be more of a.
It is a favor to themselves.
Yeah, because I'm giving you something.
Favor.
I'm not trying to take nothing from you. I'm not trying to sell nobody nothing. I ain't trying to shield you nothing.
I remember when I first got Bitcoin, I seen it, and then I try to explain it to people, and people argue like, it's a scam, it's this, that. I used to take offense to it, but as I have grown and I just see that it's gonna take a while for people's mindset to reset.
But we gonna give it to them.
And yeah, it's gonna take people a lot of some time. But here's the thing. This is the thing that I do get upset at. Is that people don't take the time to learn. Right. How many of you will take 8 hours this week? I say 8 hours because that's typically what most people work in a day. 8 hours a day, whatever. How many of you will take 8 hours this week to do your own homework? How many? How many? I say all the time at the end of my channel on Assets and Success that knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. You've been given some knowledge, so how are you going to use that knowledge to enrich yourself? I say that at the end of my channel all the time.
All the time.
I'm asking you that question right now. You have been given some knowledge here on today. How are you going to use this to make you powerful? How many of you are going to go to the Bitcoin.org and read the white paper? How many of you are going to go to Amazon and go order a book? How many of you are going to go to go to YouTube and find some content creators that discuss Bitcoin? How many of you are going to put in time to understand what we're talking about?
Subscribe.
How many?
You gotta subscribe.
That's the question. Like we could come here and we could talk until we blue in the face every Saturday on this Bitcoin and Bourbon podcast, but if you do not put in time,
or the knowledge,
if you don't take time to invest in your take time to become responsible for your own financial future.
And learn the difference between spending time and investing time opposed to spending money and investing money. One, you don't get nothing from it. The other, you get a lot from it. You grow. You see what I'm saying? Life, people, I know it's hard. I know a lot, I can't afford it. Yes, you can. Stop saying that. The moment you tell yourself you can't, you already done failed.
You defeated.
You defeated. Stop letting temporary solutions be permanent defeats. You can't do that. Like people, a lot of us done been down on our knuckles. So, that's life. But I want you to change your mindset so you can reset for a better you. Your thought process run everything. The average person that wake up or rise in the morning, the first thing on your thoughts is what? Scrolling. Let me see what the other person doing. Why you can't reset yourself? The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning? I pray, then I meditate, then I study. You know why I can study? Because I got my time back. I ain't got to scramble in the morning. Oh my God, I got to get the. Now, what we do every morning, we better each other. Like, man, OG, I love you, man. I'm sending love.
Yeah.
And it's like, we got so much free time where we got merch coming too, y'all. We got merch coming for sure.
Yeah.
But it's like, people, if you want your time back, right, mind you, we still young. Like, you still young. But if you don't get off zero today, you're gonna be somebody that just keep. Did you notice that the retirement age keep going up? People who trying to be 78 retire. Who trying to be 78 retire? Understand what money is first. You gotta understand what money is first.
You just that block that just smacked me over the head. Like, and I know this. I'm
like you know that though, OG. Look at the age of retirement. Like, come on, people. Like, and I'm so passionate about this, right? Where it's like, I just want you to get off zero. That's it. Like, even if you don't buy no more Bitcoin after the day, okay. But get off zero. You got a piece of history. There's nothing like this in the history of our mankind. There's nothing like this asset. It's nothing. This is the scarcest asset on earth. It's the scarcest asset on earth, people. If you don't know what scarce means, Google scarce. Google it. What is a scarce finite asset? And that'll tell you everything. And I'll bet you 100% Bitcoin in there. I'll bet you 100% Bitcoin in there. I'll bet you. People, the time is now. If you don't understand Bitcoin, I mean, I tell everybody this. This is my best way to learn it. You gotta ask yourself this, right? If they can't keep praying Bitcoin. Once you read, like you said, the white paper, go down this rabbit hole with me, people. Come on. I'm here. That's what we here for. That's what these podcasts is for. If you notice, we ain't selling you nothing. We ain't telling you, hey my God, it's gonna be a bloody pump tonight. We're not doing that, people. He buy vigorously. I buy vigorously. We are aggressive investors where we'll be in the gym talking. And we will check, look, right now it's a dip. I can't wait to get off this podcast and buy some Bitcoin. For real. My goal is to get rid of cash because you gotta look at cash like this, right? And this Bitcoin. Imagine the money you got, you think it's clean, it's funny. It's like Jamaican money. Imagine you putting it in a washing machine and Bitcoin coming out. That's what this is, people. This is the seed. Bitcoin is the seed that once you plug it in your mind and you water it, it just starts growing. The moment you get off zero, that's when you become a sat stacker. The moment you get off zero, you become a sat stacker. And you taking a piece of history that nobody else can buy from you. Nobody can take that from you, people, unless you sell it. Nobody can take this history. We about to make history. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity for you to get off zero. So the time is now. You got anything you want to say, OG, before we cut it short? Because I'm ready to buy me some stats. I'm over here watching you. I done got, listen, people, it's to the point where, because of this man, and I love this man. Like, anybody that know me, right, I gotta give him it, because he changed my life. He'll tell you, when we first met, like, he told me one time, and after that, look at me now. That's all I'm gonna say. It feel good to wake up and know, like, damn.
Yeah.
I cried to this man. I can say that on my podcast. Man, this man seen me cry when we was down there. Michael Saylor was talking. And it hit me where it was like, whoa, bro, I'm really the risk taker of my family. Like, because of me, my family ain't gonna have to struggle. None. I'm talking about my daughter's daughter. That type of people. Change your mindset. That's my only thing I'm gonna leave with you. Please, if you reset anything, reset your mindset first and not your phone.
Yeah. That's good, man. And I'm gonna say this in closing,
brother.
We've been programmed. We've been taught a lot of bull junk, and you got to be very careful to guard your eye gate and your ear gate, because how you think today is only a product of the things that you watch and the things that you hear. Same thing with your kids, your children. So be very, very mindful of the things that you watch. Be very mindful of the things that you listen to. Like these marketers and these advertisers, people that market and advertise goods and services, they're very clever and marketing and soliciting their services. They do things to trigger us to think and act and move in a certain way. So they're very, very clever. And we are telling you to be just as clever and be cognizant of it. We're telling you to be just as clever and to stop watching so much television and listening to whatever the things that you're listening to. Listen to things that's going to educate you. Listen to things that's going to encourage you. Listen to things that's going to motivate you, inspire you to take action. And stop being paralyzed and stop sitting on the sideline not doing anything at all. If you say,